What's going on YouTube? Centex Collector here with another review for G.I. Joe Classified, this time for the Steel Corps Troopers, aka Steel Brigade, figure 95. Forgot where I got these from, but I bought them because I was missing them. Only thing I need now is retro snake eyes of the current releases. Mind you, minus all the pre-orders or whatnot. So let's go ahead and crack these out. So here we go. First impression. Yes, definitely reminiscent of the original 87 Steel Brigade. So they had two versions in 87, 88, 89, and then the version 2 in 92. But the version 1, I think it was A, B, C, D, E. So, yeah, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so it's version 1, the 1A, etc., I think all the way through version 1E. Like I said, 2 in 87, 2 in 88, 2 in 89. And they all look similar with some slight variations. And then here he is compared to the 2015, the 50th anniversary release. I don't have a 87 vintage ARA version, Real American Hero version. And then here he is compared to, so basically Bobby Valla from Valaverse Action Force stole the Steel Brigade name, or should I say acquired the IP, because Hasbro let it slide. And so Bobby Valla did his own Steel Brigade. That's why these are called Steel Corps, but to us, they're Steel Brigade. This kind of looks like Steel Brigade. I mean, it's a cool figure. I like Action Force, don't get me wrong. But just because you worked for Hasbro, doesn't mean you have to steal the IP. But he caught Hasbro slipping, so it is what it is, right? But anyway, so we just got a male and a female trooper here for Steel Brigade. And they both have the jump packs. So we got 2 jump packs, which you could reuse these for like Duke or Stalker or whoever. But 2 jump packs and a ton of blast effects here. So you got these little boosting. I probably need a 3D print like the jump pad or whatever, but you got 2 blast effects for each, 2 sets for each of the packs. And then they gave us a bunch of other effects here, a bunch of like shooting blast effects. We got 2 of these, and then these. That's what, 4, 5, 6, about 9 different blast effects. Here's some more, some smoke, and then some more blast effects for the weapon. A ton of blast effects. This was basically like a deluxe, right? It's a 2-pack. Then each one got an alternate helmet for some reason they decided to do. I guess this is for the jetpack. I guess they felt, I mean, I don't understand since you got a helmet here, but maybe they felt like this is more like an aerodynamic helmet for being up in the atmosphere. But you got 2 helmets. And then he's got a pistol. No, silencer doesn't go here, so each one has their own pistol here. It's not a bad looking little pistol. So it's gonna go here in your leg holster. And then we've got 2 knives. Each one has a knife that's gonna go in the chest holster there. And then same for her, she's got the leg holster and the chest holster. And then we've got 3 different weapons. Each one has a removable mag. So we got this kind of heavy duty. And this one's not too gummy and not too hard. This is a good solid weapon right here. Because earlier Hasbro weapons were real gummy, so this one's not too gummy. kind of gunny, but not too bad. And it's not super hard plastic like most of the Action Force weapons. So we've got that rifle. And then we've got this one here. Let me pop in the mags. So each one has a mag. In the mag, they actually even try to make it look like it's like got a bullet there at the end. So we've got like a smaller submachine gun type weapon. And then another rifle here with the mags, got the scope. So look, some good weapons here. And then, like I said, there was a suppressor here. So you could put the suppressor on. Looks like probably any of the rifles here. You could put this suppressor. It didn't have it for, there wasn't a hole for a suppressor on the pistol. But yeah, there's the male and female. Let's see if we got any. So compared to like the 15th, and boots, legs and knee pads. See some similarities here with the 50th anniversary. And then the helmet, of course, is the big one. I'm not a big fan of this, like, armor on the shoulders. And then compared to, like, the Action Force, yeah. Definitely big difference there. But overall, I mean, I'm not a fan of these shoulders. I like this, that steel core emblem insignia. It's really clean. Got some detail here on the visor. And then, you know, your typical articulation, your foot, ankle roll, lower leg movement, double jointed knees. You can have your upper leg movement and moving the legs. Arm rotation, see how that's good arm rotation even with all this in the way. And then yeah, you can get 90 degrees even with this shoulder. Double joint elbow, swappable hands, wrist articulation, full head movement, left, right. Up down's kind of tight, but more so down than back. And then we've got slight movement in the waist. And then ab crunch is kind of difficult because obviously you have the vest in the way. This is actually a cool little 2-pack. It took me a while to jump on the bandwagon since I already had these guys. But yeah, these look good. And of course the female is gonna be smaller than the male. And I can't really tell what the reuse is, but I'll put that during the video editing where the reuses come on these. Obviously there's gonna be something here. Being this vest, now that I'm looking, you could use this body, take this vest off, and you can make like a Navy SEAL shipwreck with this arms and torso. I'm just not sure how expensive it is to get these in a 2-pack, but if you could find him individually, you can make a Navy SEAL shipwreck out of this top for sure. But yeah, I mean, they're overall, these are cool little army builders, troop builders, if you're into that type of thing. There we go. There's the Steel Corps, aka legitimate Steel Brigade. Like, comment, subscribe. JJ out.